Alright, it's me here, it's James from Scales 365, and today we're going to be talking about legless lizards. This is my legless lizard, Savra. He is a wild caught because they are all wild caught right now. As far as I know, there's only been two clutches actually born in captivity, and so they are very scarce. When it comes to captive bred, I don't think either of those clutches have been sold at all. So, the reason I'm talking about them is because a lot of people don't know about them. What's the difference between a legless lizard and a snake? Right now we are outside. It's a good day, and so I brought him out. So, these versus snakes. Snakes don't have ears. Snakes also have only a tail that is about a third, if not shorter, than their body. So, what do these have? One, these have ears. Let me get him right up close with this camera. He is a little bitey, so if you realize I'm hesitant with him, is because he is kind of bitey. These have ears right there. Right there. Actually, that's perfect. Right there's ears. Also, if you notice, these guys have different head styles than a snake. And then, he's got a big line down his side. I don't know what the term for it is. So he's got that line there. At the end of that line is his cloaca, also known as his vent. And, then his tail starts. His tail is longer than his body. And that tail, unlike snakes, will fall off if he feels threatened and or something grabs it. Also, a difference between them and snakes is diet. So, legless lizards, they eat anything up to ground meat or pinkies and bugs and eggs. I feed him eggs occasionally. They eat a little bit of anything that is meat-wise. Snakes, they only eat pretty much rats, chicks, birds. Like, they have a very varied diet. And so, that's another difference between them. Also, if you notice while I'm handling him, he does roll. He does a death roll. Most snakes will not do that. It doesn't mean they won't, but most snakes don't. He is very interactive when it comes to being held. He doesn't like being held as much, but he does like interacting. He has gotten better with that due to where he is placed in our house. So, yeah. Their temperament is, they are very timid. He seems to be a very angry lizard most of the time. But, like right now, he is very content. Oop, as he tries to bite me. He is very content. He likes being outside. He likes the environment. He likes just hanging out. Also, another difference is their scales. So, snakes and other lizards have keeled scales that are all separated. These guys have scales that are connected. And it is pretty cool. They have scales that kind of wrap around their body. They're separate scales all over, but it still kind of wraps around. They have bands. This guy is wild caught. He was in a pet store. Let's not go up my leg. He was in a pet store for about a year before I got him. And then I've had him for about a year, so he's been in captivity for about 2 years now. And so he does have some scarring on him from before he was even in captivity, but not much. So, yeah, no, I like them as a pet. I do not suggest them as a pet. I will be trying to get some more. I'm going to try to see if I have the capability of possibly breeding them, because you never know until you try. So, yeah, his name's Savra. I'm James from Scales 365, and I'll see you in the next video.